The ringing in the ear is a perplexing sensation that many people experience at some point in their lives. For some, it may be just a temporary nuisance, but for others, it can be something deeper, laden with spiritual meanings. In the context of Spiritism, this experience is seen as a sign or message from the spiritual realm, possibly containing important messages or hidden meanings. Let's explore some of these possibilities and how they are interpreted within this perspective. To better understand ear ringing from the standpoint of Spiritism, it's essential to comprehend the basic principles of this doctrine. Spiritism considers us as spiritual beings temporarily inhabiting physical bodies, and that communication between the two planes, material and spiritual, is possible. In this context, phenomena like ear ringing are seen as forms of communication or influence from spirits upon us. One of the most common interpretations is that ear ringing is a sign that we are being contacted or influenced by spiritual entities. These entities may be attempting to convey messages, warnings, or important guidance for our spiritual journey. It's important to be open and receptive to these experiences, as they may contain valuable insights for our personal and spiritual growth. Newly awakened mediumship. When someone finds themselves surrounded by a persistent ringing in the ears, it may be tempting to dismiss it as just another trivial annoyance of daily life. However, for those whose mediumship is beginning to develop, this ringing can be much more than just noise. In fact, it can be a revealing sign that clairaudience is starting to manifest in their lives. Clairaudience is the ability to hear spirituality, to tune in and perceive messages and guidance from other dimensions. For some, this gift manifests subtly, initially appearing in the form of ear ringing that is only noticeable to the individual in question. It's important to note that while ear ringing is a common sign that mediumship is awakening, they should not automatically be interpreted as something negative or scary. On the contrary, it's crucial to approach them with an open and receptive mind, acknowledging the possibility that they may be the beginning of an enriching spiritual journey. Often, mediumship is seen as a special gift, an ability that can be cultivated and used to help not only the person who possesses it but also those around them. Difference between the right and left ear. Firstly, it's important to rule out physical causes. The ringing may result from ear problems like infections or wax buildup, but it can also be a phantom auditory perception. Imagine repeatedly hearing sounds like a whistle, a sharp hissing, the roar of a waterfall, or even the echo of your own heartbeat in your ears. This particular symphony, though invisible to others, can be disturbing and unsettling. Clairaudience, the mediumship that allows the medium to hear spirituality, may manifest through these ringing sounds. But why do they occur? In the right ear, the ringing is like a beacon of light, a divine encouragement. It's as if the spiritual guides are saying, "You're on the right path, keep going." On the other hand, in the left ear, the ringing is a warning. A subtle alert that something requires our attention, a pause for reflection. This duality reminds us that the spiritual world communicates with us in mysterious and multifaceted ways. Therefore, when the ringing echoes in your ears, don't ignore it. It may be more than just noise, it could be a message from beyond, a whisper from the universe. And, who knows, perhaps it's the gentle voice of a spiritual guide, guiding you on your earthly journey. Message from a deceased loved one. Some people have a special belief that ear ringing can be more than just a physical phenomenon. They believe it can be a form of communication from departed loved ones. This idea brings comfort to many who deal with loss, as it makes them feel that their loved ones are still present in some way, trying to communicate through subtle signs. When you experience ear ringing, it's important to pay attention not only to the sound but also to the thoughts and feelings that arise along with it. Some people report feeling a sense of calm or inner peace when they hear this ringing, as if they are being comforted by a loving presence. Others may have specific thoughts or memories that seem to be connected to the sound, reinforcing the idea that it may be a form of communication. Additionally, it's interesting to note that many cultures around the world have their own interpretations and beliefs about ear ringing. In some spiritual traditions, this phenomenon is seen as a sign that the spiritual world is trying to contact the individual. These different perspectives show how humans constantly seek meaning and connection, even beyond earthly life. Rhythm in the journey of spiritual evolution. The ringing can be a sign that you are in tune with your own spiritual growth. It can indicate that you are progressing on your evolution journey. Whispers and murmurs, often misunderstood, can also be messages from the universe, signs that your inner being is awakening to new levels of consciousness. As we connect more deeply with our spirituality, we may notice a greater sensitivity to the sounds and vibrations around us. It's as if the universe itself is whispering ancient secrets to us, inviting us to dive deeper into our search for truth and meaning. We may not always immediately understand the signals we receive, and that's okay. Just like a melody unfolds gradually, our spiritual journey also reveals itself in its own time. We should allow ourselves space to explore, question, and grow, trusting that we are exactly where we need to be. Moments of stillness and reflection can help us better discern the patterns and rhythms that permeate our existence, allowing us to align more fully with the harmony of the universe. Spiritual attacker on the verge of attacking. The ringing in the ears can indicate more than just physical health problems. In some spiritual traditions, it's seen as a sign that a spiritual attacker is nearby, lurking, ready to cause negative interference in your life. According to these beliefs, these spirits seek to feed on people's vital energy, causing emotional, mental, and spiritual imbalances. Therefore, being attentive to the signs and adopting measures of energetic protection becomes essential to preserve well-being. Understanding the spiritual context behind the ringing in the ears can help deal with this experience more consciously and empowered. It's believed that by becoming aware of the presence of these spirits and by strengthening your own energy and aura, it's possible to create a protective barrier that prevents them from exerting harmful influence. Practices like meditation, visualization of white light surrounding the body, and the use of protective amulets are examples of strategies that can be adopted to strengthen personal energetic defense. It's important to seek assistance from spiritual guides, religious leaders, or professionals specialized in spiritual matters if you feel overwhelmed or unable to deal with these influences on your own. Having emotional and spiritual support can be crucial to facing these situations with more tranquility and security, seeking guidance and support whenever necessary. How to deal with ear ringing. When dealing with ear ringing, it's important to explore all possibilities to find relief. If physical causes have already been ruled out and the ringing persists, it may be helpful to consider spiritual approaches to address this issue. In addition to taking care of the body, it's essential to also take care of the mind and spirit. Seeking spiritual guidance can involve various practices, such as meditation, which can help calm the mind and find inner peace. By meditating regularly, we can connect with our inner self and learn to deal with the ringing more calmly. Protecting our energy is also crucial, avoiding environments and people that emotionally drain us and seeking activities that bring us joy and well-being. It's important to emphasize that interpretations about ear ringing are influenced by individual beliefs and should not be seen as substitutes for the advice of a healthcare or spiritual professional. Each individual may experience unique and personal experiences with this symptom. When seeking to understand ear ringing, it's essential to consult a specialist doctor who can offer an accurate assessment and appropriate guidance. The healthcare professional can conduct detailed exams to identify possible underlying causes and recommend the most suitable treatment for each case. Understand this as spirituality's way of guiding you to a better and more meaningful path. Thank you for accompanying us on this journey. I'd like to invite you to share your experience or thoughts on this topic as well. And also, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any future videos. Wishing you much peace, wisdom, prosperity, and abundance. May God bless you always. Until the next video,